Hello and welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at this Topeak Hexus X multi-tool. Supposedly has an award-winning 21 functions. Okay, on this left side of the package it shows the sizes of the Allen wrenches and some of the tools that are included with this multi-tool. Then on the back here there's definitely some information here, but it looks like German. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. There's a California Prop 65 warning regarding materials. To use this may cause cancer or reproductive harm. Also built-in press decor. That's new from Topeak. I don't think my older Topeak multi-tools had that. Definitely nothing here on the left side, and on the top and the bottom, nothing too important. There's a brief look at the bottom. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to it and see what's inside this multi-tool. Looks like some papers in here, and it slides out like that. So it looks like even multi-tools such as this one have user guides. So I'll just hold it on each section so you can take a look at it briefly if you'd like to. Different sizes. Oh, it's pretty long. Using the chain tool. And there's information just on the chain tool and how to use it there. And then there's also a back side. Here's the back side, just a continuation of how to use the chain tool and some of the other tools such as 8mm T25 Torx. T25 Torx, let me make a note that that's a great, one of the most versatile sizes for bicycles, because that's the size that's used primarily on 6-bolt disc rotors. So it'll be good for your mountain bike if you have a 6-bolt and you need to tighten those up while you're on your trail. Alright, so maybe this just doesn't easily slide out. It's in there pretty good. Guess they don't want it accidentally coming apart. Alright, I had to get it a good tug to get it out. And I'll take these all apart, or open it all up I should say, and take a look at all the tools. So on this side of the tool, it looks like this is part of the chain tool right here. And I can't tell, but it looks like a 4mm on this side, part of the chain tool. This one might not be labeled. It might be a 2.5 or 3mm. This looks like a standard Torx T25. Next to it, we may have something a little larger than the other one, or a little smaller. So this could be a 2.5, and that could be a 3. This looks like a 4mm Allen wrench because it's labeled. And there's some add-ons for other tools here. And we'll flip it over and see what's on this side. On this side, a close look reveals that this is a 6mm Allen. And then next here it says CRV PH2. So maybe that's the Phillips head. PH2. That's the size of the Phillips head. And then we'll have a 5mm Allen key. And then this one also is not labeled, so I'm not sure what size this one is. And then on the end here, probably you could take this out and probably ends up being a tire lever or something. Let's see if I can. Maybe there might be a trick to getting it out. It wasn't really a trick, I just had to use 2 fingers and pull really hard out this way to get this out. And on this one, let's go ahead and take a close look at this. There's a tire lever here, and then it looks like these are for spoke wrenches. So yeah, spoke nipple. Let's go take a look at this. Alright, I'm not sure if you can see right here, but there's a line that points between 19 and 20, and one here that points to 8, so it looks like maybe it's made or manufactured in August 2019. Now to the other side here, I already loosened it up, but there's a little split here, so I had to put 2 fingers under here to push this one off. This one also has a 19 and an 8, and it looks like a little 4mm Allen with the other side with the tire lever too. And I'm not sure what's on the end here. Okay, so this one on the end here on this left side, that is a press to core tool to remove the core of your press to tubes. And also this is a 4mm Allen key for your chain pin breaker tool. Also take a note that in the middle here is a little knob, and that is for air pressure relief for like a Schrader valve. After we remove the side, then we go ahead and get to a T15 Torx, a T25 Torx, and the 8mm Allen key on the side here. So I'll show you at least the 8mm Allen key. It just looks like a little adapter, and then you're just going to put it on top of another tool. So here's the 5mm and the 8mm. You just snap it on. It's actually pretty loose, real loose. And 8mm is a good size for like a pedal wrench. So Shimano pedals, at least I know. I think the newer ones are 8mm, and some of the Crank Brothers are 8mm. Some of the older pedals use a 6mm, so they have that too as well. Also, one thing to note is this little tool right here. Let's see how it easily comes out. And this is to hold the chain in place if you're putting on a new chain. So you can put it through one link, and then another link, and then use your extra chain link, missing link, or whatever you like. I use the KMC missing link, and you can put that in between so you can snap it in a lot easier, and it kind of holds the chain in place. Alright, to use the chain tool here, pull off one of the sides, and this is the 4mm, and you can go ahead and stick it in this thing right here, like so, and then use that for your leverage to loosen or tighten the bolt. One thing to note is that I'll probably use these tire levers as a last resort. My normal go-to tire lever that I carry with me everywhere is the Pedros. And see how much more thick these are? I think they just probably grab the tire a lot better, and I can't comment on how the durability of these, but they look a little thinner than the Pedros, and these Pedros have served me pretty well, so I carry these everywhere I go on all the rides. And I'll use this again, the Topeak one, just to know that I have a backup in case this falls out of the bag or I lose it or something. So comparing this with the older generation, it looks like not much has changed, except this one doesn't really stay on its side. Never really noticed that because it doesn't make too much of a difference, but the tools do look very similar. And unfortunately, there's no name on my older tool. It does have the T25 there, and it does have tire levers that could be removed there. But we're back on to the Hexus X. And this has just a few more tools that are inside here. It has these extra tools in here. This one does not, just has a T25. So if you're going for all-out lightness, this is probably not the lightest setup to carry around everywhere. Just note that, because it does come in at 172.2 grams. Let's see what the old one comes in just for the heck of it. Yeah, there aren't as many tools, so you just save 9 grams there. And just for the heck of it, I got the Alien, which is supposed to have even more functions. And I'll go take a look at this little heavier guy. And it comes in an additional 106 grams or so heavier, another little less than quarter pound heavier. Well, there you have it, the contents of the Topeak Hexus X multi-tool. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. It's absolutely free. And let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.